All right, so today I want to give you some tips and tricks on some things that you can do to kind of step up your Instagram game. Right now, you know I talk a lot about engagement. All right, real quick, I'm Rick Barker. If we haven't met, former manager of superstar Taylor Swift, host of the Music Industry Blueprint podcast, and I've been helping independent artists all over the world build, grow, and monetize their fan bases. And the only way that, in my opinion, you're going to ultimately be able to monetize your fan base is through the relationship that you build with them. So one of the things that I want to share with you right now is something that I'm teaching the clients that are in my management space, but I wanted to share it with you, or some engagement tips. I don't want to call them tricks because they're not tricks. Anyone can do them. Tricks are things that usually only a certain amount of people can do. This is something that everyone can do. You don't have to be verified on Instagram to be able to do this. You just have to be able to put in the time to be able to check it out. So the first thing that I like to do is we'll just put IG game. Just know ahead of time, this pen does not come with spell check. So if I misspell some words, I apologize. A lot of times I'll just abbreviate for that. But the first thing are voice messages. Anyone can throw up a fist pump emoji. Anybody can put the lit emoji. But when you take the time, now I'll tell you the reason why I do a lot of voice interaction, especially in DMs, because by the time it takes me to type and not being able to see half the time, by the time I type, refix, do this, I could have just said it. But think about how much more personal it is when you hear something in spoken word. Think about the relationship that you have with someone that you either post on their birthdays on Facebook, maybe you send an occasional email to, or someone that you talk to. Who's the stronger relationship? It's usually with the person that you talk to. So when you're able to tell someone thank you, or how much you appreciate them, or oh my gosh, I loved that post you did with you and your boyfriend, or you and your dog, or whatever the case may be, when they get to hear it in voice, that's perfect. All you need to do is in the direct messages, there's the little microphone. Just hold it down, talk, send that off to that person. So voice messages are awesome. Video messages take it to a whole new level. Think about that. What's the relationship like with someone that you just talk to on the phone versus the person that you see all the time? A lot of times things in text can come across wrong. People don't maybe get it. They kind of question, wow, I wonder what they were thinking. I wonder what they meant by this. Well, when it's in video and it's in voice, you don't have to question what was meant. Think about this, your favorite artist. So think about it for a second. Who's your favorite artist? How would you feel if you heard their voice come across your DMs? Matter of fact, how would you feel if you saw them say something directly to you in their DMs? Freak you out, right? Well, guess what? You are someone's favorite artist. There's that fan out there that you've had such an impact on their lives with your music. You drop them a voice message, you drop them a video message, that will change the game. These are just two simple little tools that you can do. I share a lot more. I have a program called Social Media for Music. If you go to socialmediaformusic.com, I do a presentation. Just kind of gives you the things that we're doing right now with my clients and the strategies that are actually working. And then if you decide, hey, I love those strategies, I really want to know and dive deeper and know how to do that, I've got an opportunity for you to pick up one of my trainings on social media. But right now, I just want you to take this and I want you to experiment with it. I want you to try it. I want you to then get back to me. Send me a DM at Rick Barker Music, at Rick Barker Music on Instagram. Let me know how these worked out for you. Right now, I did this at a live presentation that I was doing, and people were coming back going, oh my gosh, I started seeing it immediately. I started seeing my followers go up. I started seeing my engagement go up. When you start doing things like that, you'll notice that more people start seeing your stories. More people start seeing the posts that are in your feed. One of the other things that has just changed recently is that there was a time that if you brought someone on during an Instagram live, at the end of the 24 hours it was gone. You couldn't save that video. Now, for whatever reason, we didn't ask them to do it. They started doing it on their own. You get the ability to save those lives, including the conversations that you had with your fans inside of your stories. Now, if you want to do an Instagram story about some upcoming merch, or a show that's happening, or you want to do some type of promotion, go ahead and do it in an Instagram Live. Save it to a story, because you can add a link inside of your story that people can now go to your Spotify page. So let's say you want to promote your new single and you talk about the story behind the song and you get all excited about it and you encourage people to go follow you. You could put a button where they can click on it right away and go get that song. Think about that for a second. You don't have to be verified in order to get people to go someplace else. So just really spend time learning all these new updates. Whenever new things happen, go ahead, post around. They're always adding new stickers. They're always adding new filters. A lot of people are doing Reels right now, which is Instagram's version of TikTok. Once again, I'm still not funny enough or creative enough in 15 seconds, as you can tell. My videos are usually a little longer, but if that's something that you do, go out, have fun with them, share it. But voice messages, video messages, let me know how they work for you by hitting me up at Rick Barker Music on Instagram. All right, we'll talk to you soon in the next video.